Hey guys, it's Penny here again for our weight loss challenge from Flab to Fab. So what I want to talk about right now, we already did weigh-ins, we already looked at medications. Now we're going to look at a starting point as far as some type of blood work. So I had blood work done on, results were, I guess it was taken on March 21st on Friday. It says triage. I'm thinking yes, it was taken at the hospital. I must have had something that happened during that time. So I don't recall exactly what it was. So I'm going to kind of let you see what these look like. I'm going to take some pictures so we can have these numbers and results. And the right column, I'm not going to take a picture of that. It's just saying the collection date, which we already know was all done the same day. So I can get a better picture of everything, I'm going to go right here and snap a picture which tells us what it was, what the acceptable range is for that, and we can go over and look at that. I'm not a doctor, but some things I kind of can tell what they mean. Okay, now let's look at it. What we're going to look at is we're going to look at and see if anything is outside of the range, showing that it's high or low, any type of flags. We see that this, I don't even know what an MCHC, but that right there is low. And here's the range here. I guess I'll look that up and Google that. But, so good. What we do see is that at the time when I went, I wasn't sick. White blood count and red blood count were good. And my hemoglobin, they were good. The hemoglobin could be a little bit higher. But we see that I am within the range for those things. Platelets look good. So let's see, anything else in here that shows anything. I don't even know what these other sites are, but it sounds like something that you would be sick if you had them. These lymphocytes and monocytes. So I don't know about that. Now we're going to go to the next page. So the next page I will take for you of this report. And this right here, I'm trying to see if there's anything. Okay. Try to get the whole report in. Take a picture because I'm going to upload these pictures. Okay. So this other one says something about me being African American. I know I'm black. What? So, I don't even know what that is. Okay, renal disease, that's definitely not good. So, I'm glad that that's not a problem here. We know that that part is good, that I'm doing well with that. Okay, then the creatinine, and that talks about our kidney, like I said, affects your kidneys. My lipase, I remember that from when I had my gallbladder removed. My lipase, 157. So the unit range is here, so it's well within that. My sodium, and with the sodium, my result was 138. The acceptable range is 135, 145. Potassium. My potassium is actually high. It says the acceptable range is, so I have a 5.3. The acceptable range are from 3.2 to 4.9. Let's see what it says about this. Is a disclosure. Let me turn it this way for a minute. It says this specimen shows spectrophotometric evidence of moderate hemolysis sufficient to jeopardize the accuracy of measurement of K+, which we know is potassium. So, interpret results with caution. Repeat specimen recommended. Wondering if at the time I might have had my menstrual cycle. I have no idea, but that concerns me. No one ever told me about that. Anyhow, chloride looks like it's within the almost not at the right the acceptable levels. I'm at 109. The range is at to 110. We got to ask about that other thing. Okay. The next sheet talks about, we have our next sheet. I'll show these because I want these same tests repeated. So, only thing on here that we see is a globulin level that I test at 3.9. The acceptable range for that is, I'm sorry, I tested low. I'm at the 0.90 low. It should be 1, which isn't really that far. And look at that range, 1 to 1.80. 0.90 and 1.0 are kind of close. So that right there probably was nothing that like a big, ooh, what's wrong with that? Let's see. Billy Rubin. Remember when kids are born, when they have jaundice? There you go there. So we know at least I know I don't have jaundice. Now here's what's not cool. The urine part shows under bacteria, the acceptable range is none. I have many. That's in there. Many bacteria in this urinalysis. That's not good. Also, this was pending. They never got back to me. You see it was taken in March. That's rude. And then we have the next page of some more pending things from, I guess, the urinalysis, which also shows these are all as, I've always liked that trichomona. I love that name, that word right there. So, what we want to look at right now is the urinalysis, what reflects to culture. I guess that's the order that's going to be done. Okay, so let's look at the urinalysis. I'm going to turn it this way so we can look at it. It shows on the urinalysis, you can see that right there. The urinalysis shows that it's supposed to be clear. It's cloudy. I wonder if I have a chance of meatballs with that. And glucose in my urine is negative. Thank you. Don't need diabetes. Ketones negative. So that's good. And blood in the urine, it says that the total level is negative, but I have a trace. So it's probably, I probably was either menstruating or about to have my period at that time, because, you know, with women, we don't, that shows up not only when we're actually seeing our menstrual cycle, but there's traces of it that pick up in tests before we actually can see the physical menstrual cycle. So in the last page, it just shows my pH, and my pH is a 5.5. I think my pH has been off, personally. It's another thing about when you gain weight. You gotta watch that, women. Your pH will be off, and your pH will be PU. Now, protein. It shows a trace. It's supposed to be, the total level is negative. Now, I gotta ask about that, because protein in your urine isn't good usually. That's usually like a, could be a sign of diabetes I know of. But I know that I've had other follow-up work done that's never been a problem with that. So we'll see. It says trace. We'll see. But I guess they look at all these things together, and with that they would say whether or not there will be a problem. So let me just get a picture of this last page for you. So I'll put this, upload these. And these pictures will be uploaded onto from Fab to Flab, so that we can see exactly where my starting point is. Okay? Sorry it took so long, but I just wanted to go through and just show you everything. So that way it's clear transparency. Okay, bye-bye.